Hi, welcome. My name is Johnny Fergan. I'm from All Total Coaching. What I want to talk to you today about the three types of investors in the market. And this will give you a bit of an idea where you are, and so you can make better decisions on your investment strategies into the future. But before we start, I'm the author of the book How to Be a Man, What Your Father Never Taught You. What does a book talk about? A book talks about how to be a man in this feminized society. Manhood, what is a man? How to be a man? Women, relationships and sex. Media, manipulation, indoctrination by the movies. Health, food and exercise and why it's so important. Money, wealth, what you need to know, what you're not taught at school. Value, what it is and why it's so important. How to overcome the biggest phenomena of a generation of depression and fear. Happiness and fulfillment. Feminism, the real truth. How to be social and build a great network. Keep up, how to maintain your relationship. Some of the rules that will save your life, and sources and resources. Links below. Anybody wants the videos on this, please email us at john@sosdating.com. So today I'm going to talk about the three types of investors in the market, in all markets. Whether it's in bonds, whether it's in stock market, gold and silver, Bitcoin, whatever it may be. So we have three types of investors. The first investor is about 90% of the public. They hear something or read something, and let's say they hear about a stock or a commodity, whatever, that's at the dollar. They keep watching it, thinking they can get it cheaper. They're looking for the perfect opportunity to enter. It goes to 95 cents, it's going to go to 90. It goes to 90, get it at 85. They're always paralyzed by paralysis of their indecision. Then it goes to 90, they're still waiting for the 85. Goes to 95, they wait for it to go to 90, etc., etc., etc. They're looking for the perfect opportunity to enter, but they're indecisive and never enter. And then it goes to $1.30, $1.40, whatever it may be, and they think they missed the boat, only to enter at the last stages of the bull market where there's rampant speculation, and because he saw it on TV and everybody of his friends spoke about it, so he wants a bit of the action and he enters at nearly at top of the market, like happened in the stock market in late 2019, where there was rampant speculation and euphoria, when the price-earning ratios were out of whack and were unsustainable. The whole story with this COVID actually magnified all the problems, and the bubble had to burst one way or another. That caused it to burst maybe earlier, but it was going to burst anyway. So this is the first investor, that's 90% of the investors. And they never make a decision. They're always looking for the perfect opportunity. Everybody hears about buy low, sell high. They always buy high and sell low. In the next video, I'm going to talk about the cycles of the market, so you know precisely where we are in any market whatsoever. The next one is 5% of the investors. He hears about something, or reads about something, or you subscribe to a newsletter. He makes his research, but he's so scared he only takes small positions, only 10 to 15% of his cash. And therefore he doesn't magnify his potential to make big percentage returns on investment, because he's so paralyzed he only takes small positions. Less than 5% are the elite of the investors. They hear something, they read something, they make their research in and out, they make their homework, and let's say, for example, they heard about it at $1. They wait for the volume to increase and the price to increase, because when the volume increases and the price increases, it means the big people are getting in. When you look at the daily average on the day, well, it's more than 20 to 30% increase, and the volume increases by 20-30%, and the share price of the commodity increases by 10% to 15%. They know that's an entry. So he takes a third of the position. When it increases even more to $1.20, $1.25, he again puts another third of his capital to work as it's going in his direction. Although at every time he has stop loss, predetermined stop loss that he executes no matter what the commodity, whatever the market. And if it goes again in the direction that he anticipates, he brings back at the third and final stage, puts all his money. But this, he's totally invested when it rose from $1.10 first entry to $1.25 second entry to $1.35.40 second entry, third entry. And therefore he magnifies his percentage gain on that commodity and on that stock or bond, wherever it may be. In the next video, we're going to talk about the market cycles, so you know on every cycle where we are, so you can make better decisions where to buy, where to sell, and when to ignore. But before we finish this video on the three types of investors, once it's in the news, a little bit is okay, but once it's on the news every day, more than likely we're in rapid speculation. There's 2 or 3 things that are still in the early stages. It's gold and silver, and I mentioned this on this channel just a few weeks back when silver was at $12. As I'm talking today, doing this video, we are above 17. It's already increased by 40%. Bitcoin got smashed to 3,850, and now we're above 9,000. But you won't hear this in mainstream media. You will hear about gold and silver when it's about $3,000 an ounce, and you will hear of silver at more than $50 an ounce. Because the majority of people go into the first category of the investor. They only buy when they hear it mainstream media or when their friends tell them. At the moment, gold and silver and Bitcoin still are in stage 1 and stage 2. In the next video, we're going to talk about the stages of the market, so you can make a better informed decision what to do, how to do, and more than anything, why. So I'm going to explain in the next video. Thanks very much for listening to me. Any questions, john@sosdating.com. A book, How to Be a Man, What Your Father Never Taught You. We've got a section dedicated on money and investments and how you should invest, basic stuff that are extremely important. Thank you very much for listening. Any problems whatsoever, john@sosdating.com. Thank you very much as always. You know who I am? I'm your friend, Johnny.